Hey Joe, got a job for you. Some journal wants to get shots of a bunch of warehouses on Dawn. Something about gun running. Anyway, grab a few guys, make sure the camera clicker doesn't get shot. Should be a cakewalk. Later.
Welcome to Fast Panda, and this week we are going to do N4 Infinity Battle for beginners. But rather than kind of go through and just speak to you and say these are the rules X, Y, Z, mostly, we have been out on the streets, kidnapped Andy. Say hi, Andy.
No.
And we're going to play a game. And Stormshroud, say hi, Stormshroud.
Yeah, I'm here too.
He's going to be the voice in the background, telling Andy what to do, how to do it, or his options. So hopefully we can do not a complete dumbed down version of Infinity, but we can guide you and help you, a beginner's guide to Infinity N4. We can ask those questions that nobody really wants to ask. Okay, so Infinity app. This is new for N4 because they've updated it. But everything on here. So you've got all your armies. So yours are Ariadna. Really straightforward.
Yeah.
Whichever one we're using Tartary.
Cool, yeah.
And again, just in case, picking them off.
Cool. So we've 3 line Kazakhs.
Yeah, 3 line Kazakhs. But I've just pressed a load of times. You can go over here.
Yeah.
You can also use this if you press play. So once you've got your list, you can press play, and you can start using them as you go. Because you can click on one, it tells you everything on.
Yeah.
So rather than using the paper version, you could use this one. It's really quite cool.
Although I don't recommend you draw on your phone.
Well, I was going to draw on his phone.
Yeah, that's alright.
Or there's the PC version. This is the PC version. And again, it's just a case of clicking on your guys. And again, all the stuff's down the sides. Antipodes, all your stuff's here. And again, it's just a case of pick whatever you want. It kind of goes into your list, and you can press print and all that kind of stuff. And away you go. Piece of.
Cool.
Yeah.
It will be a rare thought.
Apparently people want to hear our ramblings. Okay, so I've won the initiative, and I've got to choose whether I want to go first, or whether I want to side, or all that kind of stuff. So,
Whilst the cogs are whirring in the claw's brain,
yeah.
I'll just point out we're playing a 150 point battle just to keep things nice and quick and simple. It's going to be Tartary Army Corps versus I have no idea who.
Druze!
The Druze. The Druze?
Who are they?
Okay. And we're going to play Annihilation as it is described in the main book. Hopefully that's given the brain time to warm up. So the decision is...
You've forgotten.
No, I haven't forgotten. Do I want to go first and kill you?
No.
Just make it a nice short video. Actually, I kind of want this side.
You on that side?
I want this side.
Okay, so you're going to choose to deploy second on that side.
Well, I'm not going to choose to deploy second, because that's your choice.
No, you're choosing deployment.
Yeah, I'm deploying this side.
Second.
I want to deploy first on this side. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Second. Yeah, right.
Yeah. You're choosing deployment.
Because why would I deploy first and go second? That makes no sense. Lessons there, please.
Give us a shout when you've done.
Yeah,
So-
I'm done.
Andy, you have the choice of going first or going second. Now, you're going to be deploying first.
Well, it would make sense if I were deploying first to go first, would it, to get after him and start
I
shooting
would
him?
certainly advise that.
Yes, that's probably a good move.
Okay, so just
And then add 8 inches to it.
So it's 6.
while they're
Normally you
discussing,
add 12 inches up.
Alright,
So with the forward deployment, you can go up to 20 inches up.
cool.
So they have to be within 8
8
inches of each other,
Yep.
but can be up to 20 inches at the board. That one can be up to halfway up the board. The rest of these guys have to be within 12 inches of your board edge.
the list will be at the end of the video.
As per normal.
Right, Owen.
So in this nice beginners friendly game,
Yeah.
Claw has brought a
Tag.
tag.
Well, actually, I kind of knew that Andy had the AP HMG, so there is a lot of jeopardy involved.
But you brought a tag to a beginner friendly game.
Yeah, but the beginner's got an AP HMG.
Okay, and a 5-on fire team. Okay.
And the reason I picked this side is because I didn't want that AP HMG up here.
Fair enough.
So rather than I wanted this side, it was more I didn't want Andy to have this side.
Okay.
Which is it's a thing.
Another tenant's order.
So Scarface is in
Scarface
between those crates.
He's in this case, but he's facing
The crate
the
so you
crate
can
because
see
he's-
around either corner.
Yeah, his arm sticks out an awful lot.
Okay.
You know what? This in suppression fire, because that's going to be a decent length.
Mm-hmm.
So anything that comes there, including that token, I think so. I'm going to spend a point and put this robot, drone bot, into suppression fire.
Okay then, let me start. You've got your orders, you know what's what, and you know what you want to kill.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah. So, with that being on suppression fire then,
That's on suppression fire.
this being a camo token,
That being a camo
if
token.
this comes round this way, does that get to shoot it? Shouldn't do, should it? Not see it, can it?
No, we won't be able to see you if you. As long as you stay over this side, he won't be able to see you.
Plus, you're a camo token, so
Yeah.
all I can do is
You have
discover
to
anyway.
discover you.
Yeah,
before breaking
no.
out of the suppression fire.
Yeah.
Or defer.
Right then, so, order number 1 on our Scouty camo token then. Right then, so,
You can go straight over the barrier because the barrier is is a lower height than its silhouette.
So he's straight over, yeah.
so
Unlike us, he's an athletic soldier who can
well,
leap over barriers.
that's right, jumping about and things, you know, some days have gone. So, 2 movements. Do I have to move it 4 inches and then say I'm going to move it
declare
again?
the
Or
first
what?
half of the order, which is going to be a move, and
Yeah.
then you can measure where you can move to, and then move on. So you can, if say you were aiming for over here, but you decided you couldn't reach there, you could readjust and just move to there. You can pre-measure your movement
All right.
in M4, which you couldn't in M3. If you're
So,
planning to just move again,
yeah, so it doesn't matter anyway, does it? So that would get it to roughly there.
and now we let the claw declare any AROs.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
allowed.
I can't just do an 8-inch move because we've got to wait for your man to do his reaction.
Right, just out of sight was this one. Can't really do much. I don't think I've got anybody who can
I don't believe so either.
can see you.
So now you can declare your second short skill, which is going to be another move, is it?
Yeah, it will be, yeah. So do you think we'd be as well going into here, because that way we can go over it again, or do we better going round
If
here?
you go that way, you're going to end up having to face the drone bot.
Mm-hmm.
If you come this way, around this side, you're going to be able to get a shot at Cuddy without having to take anybody else on.
Right, so yeah, so we want to go that way then, don't we?
Depends how far you go, because Scarface is... No, Scarface is looking at the...
Yeah.
So,
Facing is important, people.
so now then, so if we can move him just this side of this wall,
Yep.
so we should just still cut in cover. Right, so that's the first order done. That's both halves the first order done.
Yep. Second order.
Do you get an ARO at the end?
He is eligible for any new AROs. I don't think he's going to have any. I don't think the Warcraw quite has a line of sight.
No.
I think the bits on the edge of the power station will block our line of sight. So we'll get one in a second. Look the order taken over.
Second order then.
Good habits.
Yep. Right, the second order, we're going to move our scout again.
Camo token.
Yeah.
Could be anything.
It
Could be
I
anything.
know we keep saying scout. Pretend he didn't.
He didn't. Anyway, so we're going to move our scout 4 inches to there. That's the first part of the move.
Okay.
Have you any AROs, sir?
Well, the blogger has seen something move, so she's going to try and discover at really long range.
I think the brawler on there.
I think the brawler.
The scout.
Yeah, the brawler should be able to see it through gaps and stuff.
You've got 2 AROs to declare. If you want them.
This brawler is going to discover, and this one's going to discover as well.
So if you discover, what's your second half of your order?
Uh,
You're going to move again?
I'm going to move again, yeah.
So the reason we do it this way is because you're going to get to whatever you're going to get. And if you are discovered, you'll be discovered at that point.
Right.
So now we check some ranges and we'll roll some discover checks. So you're over 8 inches, you're less than 32 inches, so there's just the -3 for the mimetism
okay,
on
so
the camo marker.
the walker. 20. What? Where?
She is far too busy looking at the last pretty picture she took.
Yeah, she's doing a duck face. And the brawler.
She's going to be ducking in a minute.
18.
They are both
What?
blissfully unaware.
Yep.
I really didn't want Cordelia to die from a surprise shot.
Yeah, so that's very handy. Because you're still a marker, you're not going to lose your surprise attack bonus against Cordelia.
So the first half of my move on this figure,
Third order.
then my third order on this dude here, is that going to be 4 inches move down here, and the second part will be a surprise.
So
Sure,
I would assume you're going to spend the order on the camera token.
Yes,
right?
that's right, yeah.
So you want to move far enough that you can draw line of sight to Cordelia
Don't
without
forget to measure, because that could matter.
Yeah.
Put my glasses on.
Yeah. Because if you don't quite make it, you might have to wait.
You might have to
Another
cost
order.
you another order.
Ah, right, yeah. Right, so that's halfway from there, and that's halfway to there. So
Yeah, you are in cover, around the corner,
And you're not in line of sight of either Scarface or the drone bot.
which is unfortunate.
right. So
Well,
that's-
then Scarface is actually looking that way.
So Cordelia is now eligible for an ARO because she can see that camo token. The box has just shuffled to the edge of the corner and leaned round. Is
So-
Cordelia smart enough to know that boxes don't move on their own?
She is, and she's going to go, I wonder what that's going to do. I'll point my gun at it, but not actually do anything.
So you're deferring.
Yeah.
Yep. So now your second half of the order is going to be to declare a ballistic skill attack, and you're going to get your surprise attack bonus.
my surprise attack -3.
-3. So
You don't get the -3. I get the -3.
Yeah.
So replace the model, replace the token with the model.
Right.
Is it a scout?
Oh, look!
It's
Would
a
you?
scout. What's
Wow.
Would you believe it?
now because it's become a model on the board,
Yep.
it becomes open information. So you now tell the claw what it's armed with. So in this case, I believe it's a boarding shotgun.
It is a boarding shotgun, sir.
Ooh,
Decharges and
Decharges,
shock mines.
that's going to
pistons,
sting at that
all
range, isn't
sorts
it?
of stuff. Yeah.
I'm going to shoot you back with a chain colt.
And he's just spotted that the first column prints out in inches and the second column prints out in centimetres.
Yeah, okay, there are a few faults at the moment.
I got there though. I found it.
So boarding shotguns have changed from what you remember.
Yep.
At this range, if you want to use the...
Oh, it's a template weapon.
You can either use the small teardrop template, just literally placed on the model to get the automatic hits, or you could take the shots with the +6 and armor piercing. Cordelia has not enough armor to make it worthwhile. Cordelia has she's using her chain colts back at you, so she's going to automatically hit you, so you can't oppose the face-to-face rolls. So you might as well make sure you hit her twice with the boarding shotgun and just place the direct template weapon.
Right.
Because you can't fail a dice roll that you never make.
That's true. So
Can you
we-
that?
I don't know, I'm sure I can find a way.
So you can comfortably see that you're going to...
Is that on the
That
base of
goes
my
on
model?
in the front of your model.
So
That's
that
the-
would
yeah.
quite easily take that and do the one there with a bit of shrapnel.
No, because the remote is in total cover, there's no line of sight. He won't be hit.
I was just trying it on really.
Yeah, throwing it on. Shooting you back.
Right, so there's
Okay. So there's many templates. So there's basically going to be a lot of armor saves.
Okay, so I've got 2 armor saves. What's the damage on the shotgun? 14, 15, 20, plus 14.
Oh, right, that's only different.
Many.
All of it. Hopefully. Ah, here we go.
That's amazing.
That's what I was looking for. Body shotgun.
In blast mode.
Nice mode. 14.
14. So, 2 dice, because burst. An 18. Fantastic. The other one is a 6.
That's less fantastic.
That's less fantastic.
Now you've been hit back by the chain colt, so you need to make an armor save as well, Andy.
Yep.
Your armor on your scout is negligible. 1. You can't claim cover
Yep.
because it's a template weapon, so you basically roll a dice, add 1 to it, and you need to get more than the damage of the chain colt, which is...
Something.
I think it's 13.
Okay. Roll the dice and
we'll
we'll
find out.
find out.
10.
So you got to 11.
11.
The chain colt I don't believe is damage 11 or less, or 10 or less.
Okay, so you're both unconscious because we looked at the damage because the chain colt's not actually on the printed off. Neither is Spitfire. But that
Apparently, Scarface is special. He doesn't need to be printed out.
no, because you're supposed to know the rules.
Okay, so
We have rules over there somewhere. I'll pick up the page.
Cordy had a chain colt, which is obviously undone what was supposed to be your sneaky attack.
Yeah.
She didn't have a chain colt before.
But you've taken away an order,
And I've lost one.
and you've lost one. But you've still got some left. What do you want to do with what you've got left?
What you got left?
We've got 4 left. So I think it's time to start.
Doing the same on the other side?
Yes, that's essentially where it's going to go, but hopefully with a better result.
Okay.
I would just be
Now,
So, next order then.
before you spend the order,
Yep.
the weapon that the Strelok has, obviously it's worth knowing its good ranges.
If it's a Strelok, I don't know this, honest.
So it is not very good up close.
Mhm.
It's -3 if you get too close. You want to get over 8 inches and less than 24 with the weapon that he has.
Mhm.
So you don't want to do the same trick of pushing up.
Right
Now,
then,
you
so
could
I
get
reckon,
line of sight to the war core by just moving over here.
yeah, I reckon that would say that's got to be,
That's
in
definitely
that
over
range.
8 and less than 24.
yeah, definitely. So, right then, so we spend the order
On camo token number 2.
on camo token number 2, as I wrote down on here, is actually the. Do I have to change this for model now?
Move it to where you want to move it. That's definitely less than 4 inches to there.
That's definitely less than 4 inches, right? So,
So, blogger, stop doing product placement and all that kind of stuff. There's a
It's
cardboard
so-
box over there.
So you saw that 2 is taller than that box.
Yeah.
So he is going to be able to shoot over it, even though the model is crouching down.
yeah, so you'll still be able to shoot over it then. So, have you any AROs?
I do. Blogger.
The vlogger has a choice of either deferring to wait to see what you do or trying to discover you at this point.
So it's just the blogger.
If it
Walk
discovers
off.
you, then you get to shoot it for free. So I don't imagine Claw's going to get to discover you.
Deferring.
Yeah.
I'm deferring.
So the
Okay.
second half of your order is going to be.
Shoot.
So now we replace the token with the model.
And I'm going to look at the stats and see if it's worth dodging or...
So
run some numbers. I'd be on 3s for the flash pulse because of the minus mimetism.
-3 for the cover,
Yeah.
-3 for the mimetism, -3 for the surprise attack.
So that's many, many, many minuses.
Then
So
you get range, so you might be on a +3,
I'm on +3 because of range.
so you're -6 overall. If
Right.
you're within your good range,
Yeah, so
you'd
it would be
on
3s.
-6 overall.
It'd be 3s. No, 3s are possible. But I'm dodging. I've got a physique of 11. 3s are possible.
What are you shooting? What would you
Flash
be
pulse.
Which is a technical weapon, so it'd be your willpower at -6.
Oh, jeez. What's the willpower on a war core? Oh, willpower's 13.
So you'll be on 7s.
7s to
if you
flash
pulse
pulse.
back. Or if you dodge, you'll be at -3 because of the.
Or
surprise
7s, 8s to dodge. But I get to live and keep an order because you're just going to sit there because you've got many orders left and keep shooting. So the minuses would disappear. I'm going to dodge.
attack. You're going to dodge.
Dodging on 8s.
And you're going to assume shoot back many times.
Yeah.
So that it's not one dice, it's the burst value of the weapon.
Uh,
It's burst
3.
So you get 3 dice looking for 11s or less, whereas Claw only has 1 dice looking for a 8.
Hang on, let me roll first.
So we generally let the ARO roll first.
9! Yay! That sums everything up.
So you need 11 or less,
Never.
a 12, a 16 and an 18.
Never.
Because you didn't hit me, I can't fail courages and stuff, so I'm going to stand there. Should we do it again, but slightly different numbers?
Yes.
Because you're not coming out of camo now, so...
This time he won't suffer the surprise attack penalty.
Yeah.
So he'll be on 11s to dodge or 10s.
Well, we've got to do the same again, haven't we?
Fair enough.
Yeah, so the first half, spend the order, the first
Idle.
is idle. Yeah, the first half of that is idle.
I'm going to try dodging again.
And I'll be shooting at you, sir.
You're going to aim this time. And
I might even actually look this time, though, mate. It could help.
Okay, so I need an 11. 9, so more than 9.
Consistently. You're consistently getting a 9.
Yep.
Come on. 10s and 11s.
A 3, a 2 and a 13!
You see, that would have been much better if we're getting nowhere here, are we?
So where are you dodging to?
Yay, success. If I go pro, my
still
base
see
is
you.
still going to be
Yeah,
sticking out, so I can't go pro, so I've got to kind of move back out, and not much I can do about that, but let's see how far I can get. Yeah, but if I'm successful again, I can go pro this time, next time, and I'll be successful, but you're still seeing me run away.
So
Right.
you've got how many orders left?
2.
Before you commit to a course of action,
Mm-hmm.
are you happy with where everybody else is?
Well, the only other people left, the scout dude's dead, or unconscious, so there's only these people in here, so would it be worth moving these to a position where they can start?
Well,
Open fire
I
or-
would possibly suggest keeping them there could actually be beneficial because it's going to make it a lot harder work. Claw to come over here and
shoot through the net.
take you out. He's going to have to commit a lot of orders to getting over to the
So they're okay where they are. So it's
just always worth stopping and thinking before you get focused and red mist descends and I must kill that model.
I suffer from red mist.
But I must kill that model.
Okay, you must kill that model. Spend another order.
So we're spending another order, and the first half of that order we're going to loiter, wait, or whatever. Idle. Should be quite good at. Really.
I'm going to respond by saying I'm going to dodge again. And you're going to put 3 more shots into me.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So if you can win this dodge roll again, please, that'll solve.
I will certainly do my best. I need 11s. A 6.
So more than 6, less than 11. Nothing else has changed.
A 3, a 7, and a 10. So that's 2.
So 2 hits.
Let me just pick
The
these.
damage of your AP marksman rifle is
13.
but it's an AP shield, so it halves the armour
Of nothing.
of nothing, but you still get your cover, so you'll need at least 11s.
A 7 gets me. 16, I'm fine. Well, 1 is enough for a walker.
I've
got a doctor there.
There's a doctor just over there that the claw is going to want to come and try and get that order back.
But the problem is, if I'm mended, I jump back up to be shot by that.
You have 1 order left. What you could do, you've got 2. You could have several options. You could do something with him.
Yeah.
You could spend it on the fire team to manoeuvre them. If you spend that on him, he could wreak hammer,
Making it more difficult for me to shoot you.
or he could go into suppression fire.
Because we know the range up here is about 2 foot.
Because you know that's less than 2 foot to the walker. So if he does try to come and heal or to come around this way, you're going to get 3
Copy.
shots. And it's
Straight
going to be
away.
hard to hit you back.
To put that model into suppression fire is just 1 full order.
It takes an entire order to put him into suppression fire.
Oh, let's do that. It's great.
Okay.
That didn't go as well as I wanted it to.
I've got models left. He took 2 down. That's not too bad.
So we are into Druze turn 1. Down 2 orders. Well, 1 regular order, 1 irregular order.
Yeah, so I'm down 2 orders. Just give me a minute to look at ranges.
This is a Druze army with no Druze in it.
Yeah, I wanted to bring the tag. I had the tag.
You wanted to beat up the new player with the tag.
Yes.
There's a word for that.
What?
Bully.
Plan has been hatched. Where's the first order being spent?
The first bit is on Scarface. All the way on here, first one.
Okay. Do you have any AROs on there? I don't believe you will.
No.
Yeah. So he's meandering over there. Okay. Second order.
Second order.
Also on Scarface.
Also on Scarface.
And
And I can kind of walk through him here.
he's smaller than you, yes, so you can
Idle past him.
push your way past.
Gets me to here.
Right. Well, I would get an ARO at that.
You do.
From the Strelok. So, what do you want to declare as your ARO? You could shoot him back.
Even further back.
If you think, now if you're over 2 foot and you declare a shot, it'll be wasted. Or you can dodge.
No, I'm
But-
reckoning that's about 2 foot. So is it? Good.
Ow, what's the difference between
The maximum range for suppression fire is 2 foot.
So it's right, yeah. So so to play it safe, then do we need to dodge? Or we shoot? Team. I think that's possibly over 2 feet. It's a 4 foot table, isn't it?
It's a 4 foot table. Okay.
That's
So
the interesting
we've had a bit of a discussion, and we're going to take a gamble, and we're going to
Open the box.
shoot.
Right, where's the
And your second short skill, Claw,
Shoot you back
with the Spitfire.
with the Spitfire.
So let's check the range. Are we within 2 foot?
Hang on. Let me put my glasses on.
2 foot.
Hey, you know what? We are.
Just
Because he is on the crate. He's on the front of the crate.
let's go from this side. That's from the front of me.
Yep. That's going to be in. Just in. So, target number wise, this is going to get interesting.
So I've got 5 dice on 7s. And he's got
You've got +3 for the range, -3 for the suppression fire, -3 for the cover, -3 for the mimetism, gives you -6 overall.
I have 3 dice.
On 5s.
5s.
-3 for the range and the suppression fire, -3 for the cover.
Come on.
More dice is more better though. You've got 3
More dice. A 15, a 2, and a 17. So I've got to beat 2.
Take out the misses, push the 2 to the corner.
Yeah, I've done it.
So 2. I've got
Emptied out
to
now.
more than 2.
Less than 7.
18, 17, 19, 17, and a 2.
So all of that, nothing happens.
Yeah, we wasted your time. Sorry. Next order. Let's get rid of the order. Good things. I'm spending it on. In fact, I can't spend my.
You can't spend the lieutenant's order if you're inside a fire team.
No. Not that
Well,
this
you
guy's
can,
the
but
lieutenant.
you've got to come out the fire team.
So he's my link team leader.
So the guy with the rifle up there is your fire team leader.
Yep. He's moving over here, staying in cover to this side.
We have line of sight through the stairs to the pesky Strelok.
Yeah. Who we know is over 2 foot away.
So you can't shoot him back because he's out of your range. He'll be an automatic miss. You could choose to dodge and go prone. Then you can't get shot at by Scarface again as well.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And I'm going to shoot you. Okay, so with ranges being rifles, and it's terrible. So I'm -3s all over. So -9 overall. So I'm on 3s.
And I have 1 dice, needing an 11 to dodge.
Okay. 12. Excellent. All I need to do is get 1, 2, or 3. Come on. A 2! A 2! There's 17, 14, and 10, but there's a 2!
Armour roll. You've got 3 points of cover, plus your armour on your profile, which is 1. So roll a dice, add 4, and you get to 14 minimum. You need to exceed the damage of the weapon, the damage is 13.
Yes!
So you're
A
alive
19.
now.
19s, that'll do it.
So because you've been hit,
Yep.
and you don't have courage, you'd have to take a gut roll to try and hold your ground and stay stood up. Or
Right.
you can choose to fail a gut roll and just go prone automatically, which is what you wanted to do in the first place.
Let's do that.
Okay. So he'll go prone. So the Strelok is now prone, which means he can't be shot at by any of the evil people over there.
Nasty, nasty people over there.
Do we still have a plan, Claude?
Not yet, give me a second.
Another order. Who is the order being spent on?
Scarface?
Scarface.
Yeah.
Scarface is doing his impression of brave Sir Robin, isn't he?
He is.
I'm going to need to move because he's now hiding behind a large cooling tower. So that's the first half of his movement. What's he doing with the second half?
Staying there.
Staying there and idling. Okay. And the last order,
The last order?
by your lieutenant's order,
Yeah.
is being spent on.
It's being spent on the loot team.
And who's taking over?
The doctor's going to take over.
Oh,
We are going to move a little bit
a little bit.
to get out of blast range, just in case. Because blast range are a thing.
Is that should the tank explode?
Yeah.
If you were to fire a missile at it or something.
And I now think I'm within 8 inches of that, so I'm going to shoot you with a...
You're going to shoot the Warcore with a medikit.
Yes.
Cake or death. So, just having a discussion that we weren't filming because, you know, this is the first time we've done this sort of thing and we're useless.
And we're like just chatting.
The reason going for the medikit is that the doctor would not have the movement range to get to the Warcore to Doctor because you have to make it to base, and that's more than 8 inches movement. And it's his last order. He doesn't want to be stood in the middle of the open to get shot by the Strelok, who would just stand up and shoot the doctor in the head. Hence, shoot it with a medikit.
Within 8 inches, so I'm in
Don't
good
shoot him
range.
anyway.
So 15. 6. 1 dart in the backside.
Now the Warcore needs to pass a physique roll.
Now the physique is 11, so it is essentially cake or death. So
Rub the lucky belly.
rub the lucky belly, come on, roll well. Do I want above or below? I forget.
Below.
Below. Yeah, low numbers.
High numbers.
Low numbers. 20!
Yes!
She was shot in the temple with, with the darts, and she's finished off.
So, I'm guessing the reason they're a mercenary doctor is they didn't pass their medical degree.
Look, successful shot to the temple. Unfortunately,
Do you have any desire to spend your lieutenant's order?
No.
So that is the end of turn 1 for the Druze. So, turn 2 for the Tartary Army Corps.
Right then, so
The
I lost-
first thing we do is we assess the orders. So
Yeah.
what have you got left?
I lost the scout last time,
So it's the 5 guys in there.
so it's the 5 in the fire team that's still there, and our Strelok that's still cowering behind that box.
So you've got
So
6 orders and your lieutenant's order.
So, would it be worth spending a point turning back into a camo token?
You could spend a point on your manga common token.
because we can't see you at the moment.
Or you start getting these involved, getting them around the back here. Wait, how many's around there? Is that robot thing that has got? Is that still on suppression fire? up
Still
here?
on suppression fire.
Right. If you get down here and have a look, from the corner of this crate, you're going to be able to see Scarface.
Oh yeah.
From back here.
From where?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the back of this.
Because this is a stupid shaped piece of terrain.
So, if it was me,
We'd go through that
I'd
door.
be contemplating opening the door, moving the guy with the machine gun to here, which is definitely in his bad range,
Yeah.
and then shooting him a lot. It's not going to be. You're not going to be in your good range either. But you're going to have more dice, and he's going to be on worse target numbers.
Right then, so the first half of the order then
First order
is
is
to
on the fire team.
the fire team.
Who-
Good job I've got an engineer.
Who-
Hang on a minute.
She's having a nap. Who is the fire team leader for this one?
Currently, it was that one there.
Now, every time you spend an order on a fire team, you can you elect who's going to be in
Does
charge.
that need to be him then?
If he wants to shoot, yes, but he's
Right.
not going to be able to shoot this order because the first half of the order is going to have to be opening the door.
Right then, so we make him the
You make the HMG the
team leader, whatever you want to call him.
First half.
Open this door.
Now, in the rules, there are no activates been taken out, so there's no skill for opening doors. But we've always played on this table a short skill opens one half of these doors, so that's what will happen.
Yeah.
Because they're big and heavy and.
Yeah.
Right, so at that then, so that's the first
that's
half
the first
of our
half.
order.
Do you have any
AROs?
I don't believe so at this point.
You know what? If you can see you, if I can see you.
Here.
We haven't moved yet.
No, sorry, mate. I can see through that door and I can see one of your dudes.
Can you?
Yeah. I can see
Okay.
that one.
You can see the guy at the back, can you? Fair enough.
Oh yeah.
So, what would you like to do?
Dodge.
You'd like to dodge?
A second now if he's moving.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So if you're dodging,
I'm dodging. We can do that in a second.
So an inch to there.
and then try and get up into the cover.
Yeah. So that's easily for this dude to get in here. Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
agree? That's what we're doing. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's him. That's him. That's the machine gunner there, and currently the team leader. Do we need to take the token with us?
Yeah, keep the token near
Keep
him,
the token with him.
and then move everybody else there. Move value of 4 as well,
Maybe out of line of sight of the doorway.
Yep.
just in case he fails his dodge.
So this one here then needs to. Well, it's this one here you can see, isn't it? So if we move that one there,
Yeah, I can't see him no
we
more.
can't see
If
these.
the rest of them want to stay there, that's fine.
So there's no real point in moving the rest of them, is there? Because I want to keep a gaggle.
Okay.
Yeah, you ought to keep your orders safe.
And
They're
then
all fine with
this one here,
so
if he's going to move again there, they still need to be.
they can, if he moves again, they'll all get to move as well, so they can all just move.
Right, so we don't need to worry about that then. So it'll maintain his fire team to get the bonuses
So
to shoot.
does Scarface manage to dodge?
So we've just discovered that the tactical awareness and dodge don't print out, so we just had to look it up. Oh, look, he's got tactical awareness. Yeah.
So Claudius, if you're watching this by some miracle, fix that.
Fix that for us. Okay, so I need
11 or less.
16.
Yes.
No! It's a no! Okay, one of us is happy. Certainly not me.
So can you see the HMG where he is now?
I can see nothing because he's camo. He's painted with camo. Okay, he's there.
Does he actually? Does his silhouette get over that bit?
So your
Yeah,
other
I
side of that
must have
skip.
To the corner, probably.
So your other side of the skip Yeah, so you're other side of the skip. I can see your head poking up. I can still see you. And more importantly to you, you can still see me with your AP HMG. Base 5 plus blah, 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 all them things, yes.
So we're spending another order on the fire team, I'm guessing, Andy.
Yes, so what we could do is we're going to move the machine gun to the corner of that skip so you can see the.
Yeah, you can do.
Then,
as long as he stays in cover, that's the important thing.
Right,
so turn the order over first, good practice.
Right, yeah. Turn the order. Yeah, right, we slide it. He's still the team leader.
Yeah.
We facing, so he's still facing everything, really.
Okay. Does the rest of the team want to move at all?
We possibly do, because I don't want them to get over. They're 8 inches apart. They're not yet, but they could be if we're not careful. Is it worth them moving to
They could move up, just make sure they don't step into line of fire, because they could be shot by Scarface if you... I doubt he's going to shoot back, but he might.
Right, so if they... I just move these to the front end of this door to keep them together. There's no danger of anything else, and it's my go.
Well, you know where the rest of Claw's army is, so yeah.
So if I keep these together here... So that's the first bit of the move.
Oh, for a chain rifle or a grenade, eh? What would Scarface like to do as his ARO?
Right, well that looks like a long 2 foot. So I'm in my -3. You're in cover -6. Have you got mimetism or anything on him?
Veteran Kazakh, mimetism -3.
So that's, I'm on -9s to shoot back.
Before you get to range.
Yeah. No, that was with
assuming right, sorry, yeah.
So I'm assuming it is over 2 foot. I'm going to be on -9s to shoot. So he's going to go and say an expletive, and he's going to dive this way, and hopefully not dive on his mate.
And the second half of your order, Andy?
I'm dodging again.
Well, we will be
shooting him a lot.
We'll be shooting him mostly.
Let's check range.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. 5 times. Oh, many. No.
Yeah, you're over 32.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
over 32. That's
so you've got -3 for the range.
Yep.
You've got -3 for the cover.
Yep.
But you do get +3 for being a 5-man fire team.
Fire team, yeah.
So you're on -3 overall. Your ballistic skill is normally 13.
Yep.
So you're on 10s, but you've got 5 dice.
5 dice wanting 10s. I've got 1 dice wanting 11s. Oh, come on. Beautiful 11. A 1.
So
I successfully did it!
More than 1, less than 10.
That's yeah.
Right.
A 10.
A 3.
A 3.
All that. And
So
a 10.
the 10 is a critical.
Yep.
So that will count as 2 hits.
Yep.
The others
And
were
the
15, 13 and 20.
And then misses. So Claw is going to have to make 3 saving throws.
Yep.
Now he's got cover, so he gets 3 extra points of armour. This is an armour-piercing HMG, so it halves his armour
Which is 7.
down to 4, because it rounds up. So you've got a total of 7 points of armour still, against damage 15. Good luck. You need 9s.
A 4. 1. A 16 and a
half point of
16. I
damage.
take a point of damage. Now, you shot at me.
You did.
Do I have courage and stuff? Bear with me. I have courage. That scares me an awful lot. So
choose to fail
I'm going to choose to fail, sir.
and run away.
Now then.
That was lucky.
Yes, it was.
Now, how many orders you got left? You've got 4 plus,
4 orders left.
4 plus a lieutenant.
Plus a lieutenant. So
So you could charge forward and get into good ranges and all sorts. Just come forward. What you need to do is you need to charge forward.
through the line of fire of the.
So we are less than 2 foot away from Scarface.
Charging forward to put yourself in a position is an option.
Yeah.
I think the Claw has an ulterior motive, if I'm being honest.
Is it the suppression fire one?
No, it's because he wants to get you within 2 foot of Scarface. When it's
Yeah.
his active turn, he has more shots back. Because if he tries to engage you at the moment, he's still going to be suffering all the penalties from being far away. You've got 4 orders. Now, if you were to recamo the stroke, you could then move sideways and come forward and take these guys on one at a time in your good range.
Yeah, that would be a better idea. Because that will.
Might be difficult, to be honest, because they are in a line with the corner.
But if he's on this bit,
Yeah, he's in a line, and then he's bigger than him,
and he's not
and that is a
big
line. So that would be difficult, because I'd get 5 arrows if you came around that corner. So maybe if you climbed up and went up here, then maybe that would kind of change things. You could take the rifle out first, and then these 2 down here.
So if we, as soon as our move as it is now, would you get an ARO because it's crouched? It's
No,
prone.
as long as you're prone, you're the height of your base, you could crawl, as long as you stayed out of line of sight, so you could crawl this way,
Half your movement.
half your movement 2 inches, and then crawl again.
But then you'd be out of line of sight anyway. So
Yeah, and so then you could stand up and run over this way.
How do we get up this building then? How does that work?
So
Is
you
there some
could-
steps or something?
There are steps, but they're all on that side, which I don't think is a good place to be.
No.
You could climb up the side. I don't know quite how tall it is. Looks like it's just over 4 inches to my eye. It'll probably take you 2 orders to climb all the way to the top.
Yep.
So it might take you the entirety of this turn to sort of get yourself into a position somewhere up here. But he's going to have to come and dig you out. What might be better is to put yourself somewhere over here this turn and then see what you want to do. I don't know. Unfortunately, the claw has kind of turtled up behind the cooling tower.
Because I'm scared of the AP HMG miles away.
The other way is, do we try and get these across here a little bit to have another go at him?
I don't know how far you have. You have to go quite a long way to get line of sight on Scarface again. He's doing a very good job at cowering.
Right.
I'm not cowering. I'm protecting. I'm
We've got
protecting my asset.
Cowering.
We've got four orders left, and he would have no AROs on anything. If we
But
were
at the end, you'll be careful. At the end of your orders, you haven't left yourself overextended
wide
in a
open.
position where Scarface is going to have the advantage.
Yeah, true.
Which I think is what Claw is trying to.
Lure, oh, God,
Lure you into doing
of course he- yeah, absolutely.
I am not a nice guy in this. I am your opponent.
Sorry, what were they in this for?
Oh yeah, I'm just not a nice guy.
So, I'm wondering whether to turn that back into a camo token, start moving, or like I say, or move it prone, and then start getting somewhere else with it.
So you have another round after this.
You have one more round after this. The Strelok is not going to do a great deal there because of the number of arrows he's going to face from the Fort Kickass that the cooling tower has
He's
become.
built. He's
So moving the Strelok back towards the middle of the table would allow you another avenue of attack.
Yep. Which I
And
think.
I don't think there's any advantage necessarily in moving the fire team because if Scarface wants to engage you, he's going to have to do it on your terms at the moment because you're far away.
Yeah.
Equally, he's got nothing left over there with good range.
I can't do a cautious move with Scarface. That's the thing.
Right. So we turn it. He's prone then. So we either. It would cost an order to move it then, wouldn't it? Or,
It's going to cost you an order to do anything with it. So if you make an order on the Strelok,
yeah. So we're going to do that then.
What are we going to do?
Right. I think we'll leave him prone. And he
Okay.
crawls 2
So
inches.
he'll move 2 inches for his first move.
Oops. Or he'll
Staying
fall over.
prone.
Yep. Staying prone.
So no arrows from your
nothing
point of
from
view.
yourself, is
So
it?
you're going to crawl again.
Do you have to crawl again, or can you get up now and move your second full value? Because I can't see you now.
I would have thought that that's going to cost at some point of action, isn't it?
No, standing up and it doesn't cost anything. So we look into that
We can look at the rules.
because then you
This
get
being a training film.
you get to go further.
I know what it used to be.
The book's out.
Uh-oh.
Well, the book's quicker than the iPad.
Okay, we yes, you are playing with 12 reels because an extra 2 each matters.
Yeah.
And
So you can change your prone state at the start of any short skill with a movement tag. So move has a movement tag. So you could stand up here and move 4 inches rather than crawling another 2 because he can't see you anymore.
So,
we all want extra 2 inches.
that's right. So, this way puts him here, that way puts him there. But as we said, there's no point going that way because he's going to shoot us to bits.
You want to move somewhere.
Yeah.
There are arguments to be made for going either direction. Because if you surrender this corner, then the claw could just move up
Move round
and
here.
make this corner
His own.
his own.
Yeah, we're not having that then. So we'll move him to there, and that's the second part of that order, and that's the second.
I have to admit, I am tempted to go around here, and I'm whispering so they don't hear. Take an arrow, run across here, and then attack from the back.
What, in the sea?
In the sea. No, I can climb up there, the steps and everything.
So how many orders have we got left?
3.
3.
So we can. So I'm wondering whether to stick him round here If he's a camo token, goes around there.
I have to discover first.
Yeah, just go first.
Got 3 orders left, yeah?
3, yeah.
So you could climb for 2 orders, then with the 3rd order, move to the corner and take on the rifle guy on the middle level of the tower on his own.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. So the first climb is to there then.
Yeah, and that's going to be less than 4 inches to clamber up the side of that.
Yeah.
And then there's less than 4 inches to get to the top. So we take you 2 orders to get to the top, because you aren't going to draw any arrows.
And he's going to do one of those free running videos.
Yeah. So shall I just
do it
there
then.
for you?
So that's the first order to the top of there.
And then the
second order up to the cover of the thing
Which is there.
over there.
And now your 3rd order, if
It
you move
is.
to the corner here, you'll be able to see the guy at the middle level. I don't think you'll be able to see Scarface. But even if you can see Scarface, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
We're also same level, so I don't get a cover
I
bonus.
think if you look down there, we can see the old Scarface dude. If we were to move there, you would see his head.
Potentially, yeah. But you could also put 2 shots into the guy on the top level and 1 shot into Scarface just to make it an opposed roll. But at this point, I think taking away another order from Scarface is worth the risk of the Sherlock.
Right, then so we... So 4 inches is easily going to get him to there.
Yeah, staying in cover.
Staying in cover, the line of sight, because it's the bases, isn't it? We're concerned with. It's not the.
yeah.
It's the silhouettes of the.
Okay, so I've got no cover.
So I need him there, do I?
He's going
He's still
to...
in cover, isn't he? At that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have cover from both the shots back.
So,
But the
rifle dude is going to dodge because he's not in cover. Scarface is going to shoot back. What are you going to do, sir?
Right.
you've got 3 shots.
We need to kill him. I think we need to kill the bloke with the rifle because it takes him off the top of there, and
Yeah.
he's in the way
And
there.
risk Scarface's shots back unopposed, or
Yeah.
do you put 1 into Scarface just to make it face to face?
We do need to kill him. How many lives has that thing got left?
Scarface, I believe, has
How many
2
wounds?
left.
Yep, 2 wounds left. Really ought to put a token on it, I do apologise.
Well, we'll split it then. We'll shoot him with 2, and that'll be 1.
And 1 in Scarface.
In 1 we, yeah, in there.
It makes it all face to face rolls, so it means that the claw's not going to get a normal roll back. There's still a chance. Criticals are a chance.
Yeah, criticals are
Oh,
fun.
I haven't turned the last order. That's my
Right,
last
yeah.
order. Yeah.
We'll check some ranges and roll some dice.
I'm dodging on a 12. 13!
So the 2 shots coming back need 14s because it's good range but no cover.
Oh,
Come on.
17 and a 16! Okay, shooting you back.
Got him.
Good range, mimetism, cover, so I'm -3 overall, so I need a 10. 19! What? Where? Just shooting the air.
Well, that's what I've done so far.
What do you need?
11 or less.
11 or less.
6! That is 11 or less.
So the
Correct.
damage of the AP marksman rifle is,
Is this AP as well?
yeah,
Oh!
13.
13, yeah.
You've got 2 on 7s because you've got half your armour plus your cover. Okay, and then you 7.
16!
You're fine.
He's got it.
Okay, I've got courage, I could dodge. How many odds you got left? None.
None.
Nope, I'm good.
No
He's
one
annoying.
died.
No one died.
That's not good enough.
Put a wound on Scarface.
Have a wound on
It
Scarface.
would be very handy, and I because I'm me and I'm sad and I spend far too long looking at army. Looking at what Al's got, there's only 1 model on the table that could be in charge. It's the guy on the middle of that level, that cooling tower. It would be very handy.
Right, my go.
Okay, I'm going to use a tactical awareness order that I didn't have last time.
That's your own fault.
Yeah.
Read the rules.
Read the rules. And I'll be idle with Scarface.
So you have an ARO, Andy, with the Strelok.
Oh, best we do that then.
You could shoot at Scarface back. You know you're going to need an 11. You could dodge. You're going to need whatever your physique is, which I believe is also 11 or 12.
Physique on the stroke. Yeah, physique's 11, so we might.
So you can either shoot back on 11 or dodge on an 11.
I'm feeling shoot back.
You're feeling shoot backy.
Yeah.
So you're going to take a shot back with the AP marksman rifle.
I'm going to shoot you 5 times, wanting 10s.
You need 11s to shoot me. 14.
That's not gone so well.
5 dice.
Oh
1
dear.
to 10s. I got a 5, a 9, a 3, and a 12 and a 15. But
So you
3 hits.
3 armor rolls.
Oh.
It's an armor piercing Spitfire, so it halves your armor of 1 down to 1.
You like it? When I get armor piercing, it makes no difference.
You're in cover, so you get 3 extra points of armour. So roll 3 dice, adding 4, you need to get to at least 50. You need 11s.
A 4, a 6, and 11.
So you take 2 wounds. You're not only unconscious, you're dead. Pick him off. He is no more. He has ceased to be.
He's very poorly.
So step 1 of the plan went really well. What's step 2?
I'm going to spend another order. If you'd get down and boogie and let me know how far I can go without being seen. I think I can go quite a way.
I could see you there.
See me there?
Oh, hang on. I need my glasses off to see. No, I've not seen you there. Move it a bit more.
Yeah, I'm there kind of thing.
Well, I can't see the model.
Oh, you're... There we go.
I can now. You just moved something into sight. That'll do. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm here,
Yeah.
back yay high.
Yeah.
So I'm still in cover there, which is nice.
So that's your first move.
My first move. And the second art is idle.
Do you have an ARO? Or not yet?
I can't see.
No, that was the idea.
That was the idea, yeah.
Because we are a friendly bunch in Infinity. So I'm going to use another order.
Another order. I'm assuming it's still on Scarface.
Still on Scarface. He's going to go here, so he's going to be in cover
All the way along, yeah.
And gets me to about here.
We'll definitely see him as he goes across the gap.
Yeah.
So you have an ARO, what would you like to do?
Shoot him.
Shoot him?
She's not going to think about it at any point.
Okay, we won't bother running the numbers, we'll just go with the shot.
What do I want to do? Do I want to dodge? If I dodge, will it get me out of line of sight?
It'll be 2-inch movements, I might do.
because he'd go that way.
Yeah.
So you're going to dodge?
Shooting back at that range, I think we're over 2 foot.
There are over 2.
-3 for cover, -3. So I'm on -9s again. Even though I've got 5 dice, I'm still on -9s. Which makes 4s. I don't want 5 dice at 4s. I want 1 dice at dodge.
Okay.
Just over good range. So you're -3 for the range, -3 for the cover, +3 for your team of grunts inside the building hiding. So you're on 10s, 2 dice. An 18 and a 6. A 6 gets me.
More than 6, less than 11.
Cool. More than 6, less than 11.
Don't do it.
17! Yes!
Another hit.
Another hit, but halved and cover and anyway, so.
You end up with 7 points of armour.
7 points of armor in the end. 19!
You don't take another wound.
But
You didn't dodge.
I don't dodge.
So you're going to choose to fail your gut roll because you've got courage.
I'm not courageous enough to stand in front of the machine gun anymore.
Okay.
So I'm where I want to be. Right. What do I want to do?
You can't run away anymore.
No, but I want to shoot the dudes in there. Can I get to the dudes in there? Any point?
There's a large solid building in the way.
There is a large solid building, and I've only got so many orders. I kind of go up here.
You can bring that
here and then start shooting through the window.
Bring that bloke off the top of there. Bring him round.
No. So I'm wondering, can I get up here? Start shooting through the window at your grunts to get rid of that 5-man fire team.
So there's an opening in that little window there. I'm going to give you an angle.
If I can get to here.
Can you get your base up there? Another order on Scarface, is it?
Another order on Rambo. Scarface.
Brave Sir Robin.
Brave Scarface.
At the moment you're just doing laps.
I am.
He started on the other corner.
Wandering about.
He's moving up to there.
4 gets me easily to here.
I'm sure that stair is creaking a tad.
I was just going to say, it doesn't matter how big the base is. Will it take the weight?
Another order.
Another order.
Yeah, well, technically, the way I want to go, it might not fit, but we've agreed amongst ourselves, it's fine.
Because
It'll get us
the
fighting
thing is
faster.
they're going to stop the base fitting of these little tiny stanchions,
3,
which aren't going to stop attack.
3 gets me to here. I don't have enough. Got 1 left.
Bless.
but I don't think I've got quite enough. We'll have to see how far forward I can get on 6 inches.
Getting in a lot of trouble.
Can. So 6'4", so 6 gets me to essentially the front of that one. That fits for me.
Easy.
And from his base I can see through that window at the dudes.
No, you can't.
Can't I? I don't know, I'm hoping I can.
Make that up.
The plan
Have a
was
look.
that I can draw a line from there.
It certainly looks like it should be feasible.
Yeah, get on with it. Get on.
Take an arrow.
I get a shoot back.
Hang on. So, checking positions of walls and crates and stuff, we believe that this line Kazakh and the front of it are in line of sight. The other 2 line Kazakhs are just protected by this solid wall. So, you've got 2 people who are eligible for arrows, the line Kazakh and the front of it. The range
The
is...
tag looks cool up there, doesn't it?
You would take a photo of that?
the range is going to be, I think, more than 16, which is their good ranges. They could dodge, or they could shoot back. If they shoot back, they get extra dice, or they can dodge on their flat physique. He is going to shoot at you a lot. I imagine he's probably going to split his burst. It's your choice. There isn't necessarily a right choice. He is going to be in cover because he's higher than you, and that will obscure part of his silhouette. You are also going to be in cover because you're against the stairs, but you're going to be his good range. He can be on flat rolls. On 5 dice. He's also going to be, the front of it does have another -3 for the mimetism, but he only has to kill one. He only has to kill one of them to take away your ballistic skill bonus.
I think we're going to dodge.
You're going to dodge in both of them?
Dodge in both of them, I think, yeah.
Probably the wisest course of action because this is the
so
last
one
order.
has got mimetism.
So the front of it has mimetism, and the line Kazakh does not.
All 5 at line Kazakh.
All 5 of the line Kazakh. Okay.
Yeah, so your front of it is
11 or less.
11 or less. 8.
So he does dodge. He'll be able to move 2 inches.
He gets to
And
move. We'll do that in a second.
The line Kazakh needs 11 and less as well to dodge, and this will be face to face.
Right then, here we go. 4.
4. He dodges.
So
So
you
I
need
need more than 4.
and it's +3 for the range, -3 for the cover. Flat rolls.
13.
More than 4, less than 13.
Come on. 4. In 11. A 2. So
And a 12.
In a 12. Ah, a 12.
2 hits.
2 hits.
So 2 armor rolls.
Come on. Fail and die.
Half
Please,
in your
fail and
order-
die.
Half in your order of 1 to 1 again. +3 for the cover. You need to get 11s on both dice. Or more.
A 12.
No,
Got a 9. There's a
He's
9.
unconscious.
It's 2 inches, correct?
So the front of it can move 2 inches.
Which would be sensible to go this way. Which is...
And an unconscious model marker for the line Kazakh.
Right, so let's measure me 2 inches, or we're just going to call it... He was there, wasn't he? So, I mean, it's all the side of the base, isn't it, I suppose, really. Yeah, just put him... Puts him in there, doesn't it, really? There or thereabouts.
Okay, and that was your last order.
It was my last order. I'm pretty pleased with that.
Do you want to spend your lieutenant's order?
No, not really. I'm much closer, so I'm in better ranges if you come around the corner. You are down to 11 to a 4-man team, which makes it even better for me.
Tartary Army Corps, turn 3. Models left. You've got 4 men in the fire team, and that's it. You've got 4 orders and a lieutenant's order. I'm assuming your priority target is Big Blue.
Yes, definitely. We're going for Big Blue.
Points being prizes. Ooh, I forgot to bring his wound with him.
Is it only 1?
He's only taken 1 wound.
That's a shame.
So the fire team is now down to 4 men. So you're still going to get the burst bonus, but you're not going to get the ballistic skill bonus.
Right. So...
But it's still an armour-piercing, heavy machine gun.
Yeah. So...
And we know that if you get to this point on the stairs, you're going to be able to see him and be in cover.
Right, so if he was to...
So if you were to spend an order on the fire team and manoeuvre them around, you could move the 3 guys who are in, out, and him back in, and then a second order. It's going to take you 2 orders to get into position to have a shot at Scarface, I believe, if that's what you want to do.
Oh, we've got to shoot him.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see get a line of sight if you come further this way.
Can we pre-measure things in this game
You
now?
can only pre-measure your movement once you've declared a movement skill.
Ooh.
You cannot pre-measure ranges.
Right, so if we were to move 4 inches maybe to there, he wouldn't be in cover.
Yeah. I think your best bet is probably going for the stairs, to be honest.
The grassy knoll.
Well, you're going to have cover and your mimetism, so you're going to be enforcing a -6. So he'll be on -2. So he'll be on a 10. Because you're already
5 dice.
on 1 dice,
Oh,
because he's in his ARO.
That's
and
right.
you'll be shooting back on 13s, because you get +3 for the range, -3 for his cover on 5 dice.
Oh, that's right. So
That sounds like a good odds to me.
yeah, we've got to give it a go, haven't we?
So first order,
Right,
we're going to do
first
some
order then.
manoeuvring.
We'll do some manoeuvring then, right?
So-
we need
You
this.
there, you there, you there, you
This
there.
dude here, he wants to move 4 inches.
If you move the guys who are in out first, that might make
Yeah,
life
life
easier.
easier. He's,
If anyone in the comments types "shake it all about," well done.
there we go. So let's move these 3 out here.
Yeah.
Um,
And then he gets to move his 4 inches back towards the doorway.
which
And
puts
then-
him just sort of about there, doesn't it? Really.
You don't want to go too far, so I'd stop at the door if I were you.
There. Yep.
Yeah, because you're then going to idle.
Yep. That's the fit. Right. Yeah. So that's the first part. Is the
Yeah. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to spend the second half moving into his line of sight and giving
Okay,
Scarface an
right.
unopposed roll.
Oh,
So that's then your first order done, I'm assuming.
that's right. Yeah. So the
Second
order,
order?
is moving 4 inches to there.
And he is the fire team leader still, I assume.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because he should have had his token with him. So 4 inches. Well, gets him back to
Back to where the front of it
the
was,
front of it was there. There.
which will give Scarface line of sight. What would Scarface like to do?
Look up the stats for Panzerfaust.
So we looked at Panzerfaust, so what do you want to do now?
If I've got one shot, it might as well be a big shot.
So you're going to ARO back with the Panzerfaust.
Yes.
And your second short skill, Andy, is going to be the
I might shoot him
with the AP8
with the
MG
very large machine gun.
many times.
Many
designed for
all,
killing them.
All the times I can do, yes.
Okay.
So it's 5
On 13.
And so you got 5 on 13. I've got 1 dice.
+3 for the range, -3 for the cover, -3 for the mimetism. So -3 overall.
Right, so that makes it 10s. 50, 50, a 10. I haven't had a crit yet. 18!
You still haven't had a crit.
And 1 less bullet.
So 5 dice, 13s or less.
Cool.
Just this once.
You've got a 1. You've got a 13.
A
2
9.
hits.
You got 11. You got a 7. And you got a 9.
Is that all of them?
That's all of them. What
That's
was it?
6 armour
What was
saves.
his,
Critical was 13.
Got 13. There's 1 13.
That's 6 armour saves.
Uh-oh. I haven't got 6 dice.
You'll have to re-roll something.
Oh, well.
You need
Okay.
9s.
9s 6 times. 5?
No.
No. But the others hit. So I'm down to 1 wound and 1 left
I've got
dice.
one dice more to roll.
And 1 dice to roll. So last armour save.
Drum roll.
And I want it to be more than 9.
Go. 6.
Yeah, it's a 6. The dot's in the wrong place.
So you take 2 wounds from that salvo.
Uh-oh.
Machine gun.
Okay, I am now unconscious. The Panzerfaust, that would have been so nice if it got through, but it didn't. But you got criticals and all sorts anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Oh, well.
Well done, machine gunist. This. That was sent to kill a tag. You killed a tag. But we are currently looking how to get out of tags because I'm just unconscious. Scarface is coming out with some explosives inside. And we don't want you to kill Scarface because Scarface's model is cool.
If that comes out now, I'm going to shoot that as well.
I'm hoping that you can't shoot it again. And kill. Do it. Kill, death, kill.
Well, I mean,
But we're looking. Stop grinning. We are looking at the rules just to make sure. Okay, so we have discovered.
So you can dismount or mount, same as going prone or run, when you take any skill with a movement label. Dodge is a valid ARO you can take if he shoots at you that has a movement label.
So I can eject essentially.
You can desperately try to get out the tag before it gets turned into scrap metal.
yeah, does this all mean I can shoot him again?
It does mean you can shoot him again.
That's all I'm bothered.
Yeah, you want to shoot me again with many bullets?
Yes. Spend another order then.
Another order then.
We're activating the fire team, I'm assuming.
We're activating the fire team. What we're
He
going
is
to do?
staying as the leader.
Yep.
He's idling, I'm assuming.
We're going to idle for the first half of the order, and the second half of the order is to shoot the tag again.
Joe would like to...
Eject! Eject! Also known as dodge.
We're going to dodge, okay. And then second half is going to be more bullets. Yeah? More shooting?
Oh,
Scarface,
yeah.
Okay, let's teams again.
Yep.
So everybody needs 13 because I've got a better.
Yeah.
Joe has got a much better physique.
Go for it.
So 13s, 1 dice. Come on, big number.
17.
11. Ooh, that's not bad.
So more than 11, less than 13. Doesn't give you a lot of room to manoeuvre.
It doesn't.
We have got 5 dice.
So we're going to do it.
13. A 13.
That's a critical, that wins. So 2
None of the
saves.
others. Who's the armour save against?
It'll be with the tag, because he's still in it. He hasn't got out.
Yeah. So
9.
9s. 19 and 16. Hey! The armour's holding. You've got 1 order left. Shall we bother moving? Okay, so that again. 13s.
I've turned the last order over.
Eject, eject, eject. Eject on a 2 this time.
So more than 2, less than 13.
Right, more chance this time. Have it. 2, 3,
The 3,
12.
12 and 3. The 2s knock each other out. Those 2 are misses, so 2 more armour saves. Come on, lad. Come on. A 9 and a 9. Was it more than 9 or less than 9?
So 9 plus 7 will get you to 16,
Yeah.
which is more than 15.
Woo! Woo! Oh, ooh. Bum cheeks time. Squeaky bum cheek.
It's still your turn. Claws hanging in there, Scarface. You've got no orders left.
No.
Because you spent the last order
We
to
spent
shoot
the
him.
last order to shoot him.
You've already spent all your orders.
That's right, yeah.
However, you've got your lieutenant's order left. You could, if that is your lieutenant, which we know it is.
Yes, it is, yeah.
You could choose to break him out of the fire team and have your lieutenant's order to fire 1 more time at Scarface,
Got to.
if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
Or you could not spend it, stay in the fire team. It's your choice.
Well, while we're in, we want to be in a just shoot him.
You're gonna spend the lieutenant. Okay. So that will cancel the fire team. So
Yep.
because he is no longer.
Yep, we don't need that. That turns that out. It turns the
So the lieutenant's order over,
It turns-
revealing that to be the lieutenant,
yeah.
and then we're going to shoot again. We're going to idle again, I assume.
Let's shoot.
You've only got 4 shots this time.
He's only got 4 shots. He's dodging again.
Okay, we've done this before. Come on, 13s. 16. Uh-oh.
So now 4 dice, less than 13.
A 10.
13.
13 again. That's
9.
the third. That's the third one.
Is that
5.
It's 5. It's still 5. Oh.
Oh, glob
Is there anything of Scarface left?
Oh, jeez. A 15, a 16, a 17, but the 2 6s are not very good.
So he's dead.
He's dead. Dead. Scarface never came up. Oh.
The AP HMG did what it's designed to do.
That Scarface is now scrap metal.
So,
We can't rebuild. He's only injured.
so that's the end of my go, isn't it?
That's the last order, and that's the end of the game from your point of view. So. Turn 3.
Turn 3, and the game objectives are
Kill more points, lose less points.
Scarface. Ooh, that's nasty.
So, 4 orders.
4. So get rid of 1.
And it's being spent on, I'm assuming,
The robot.
looking at the ranges, is going to be the drone bot.
And it's 6-4, isn't it, the Drogo?
Yep.
Yep. So 6 gets me quite comfortably through the gap to here. And no any arrows.
No.
So I know where they are. The other one gets me to here. So that's the first order. Special prize, cool. Another order. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here so I can only see the guy in the crux first,
The front of it.
the front of it, as we call it, Death Starring. So I'm going to go here so I can just see the first fella and not the other 2.
Yeah, it's the base that you're lining up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what model, it's just the base, isn't it?
So, does that drone bot have mimetism?
No.
No?
No.
The front of it does have mimetism.
Yep.
They're both going to have guns with similar ranges. They're both going to have cover. You're not in a fighting anymore, so you're going to be burst 1.
Mm-hmm.
Your choice is between dodging on an 11 or shooting back on probably a 6.
I think we're going to dodge with him because if the point of this is the point saving thing,
Keeping points alive, yeah?
he's quite a reasonable price one, so he needs to shift. So he's dodging.
The front is going to dodge, I assume go prone, so he's hiding behind the skip completely and out of sight.
So that's physique roll of 11.
And your second shot skill is
To
to?
put 3 shots into him. 16.
So you're over 16 inches.
Over 16.
So you've got -3 for the range, -3 for the cover, -3 for the mimetism.
You need 11s. I need 2s.
You need to pick that up.
Wait a second.
Right. 2?
Yeah, -9. That's an 11.
It's 11.
I need 2s.
He's on the floor.
But it makes no much.
Well, no, if you get a 2, then he won't dodge. You have to make a gut roll.
Yeah. And he'll still go for him. Okay, so. A 2.
So that's critical, so they cancel out,
That's
so he doesn't dodge.
He doesn't dodge.
No, because I got critical as well.
He wants to dodge.
He didn't get hit. Order number 3.
Are you going prone?
He didn't get hit.
You didn't get hit, no.
Yeah, so you'd have to do it again.
Okay.
He doesn't move, there's no score draw, nothing happens.
Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, let's do it again.
You get idle, do you want to dodge? And you
Dodge
shoot
and
again.
go prone, yeah. So it's 11 or less for me.
Yeah. Carry on going. Carry on.
You need 2s again.
Nope.
Nope.
You go prone.
No, the front Vic has gone prone behind the skip. There's 1 order left for the drone bot.
I'm going to push forward. You know what? I'm going to kind of go all the way.
So you can see
So I
both
see
of the
both
line
of them.
Kazakhs.
Right.
So both the line Kazakhs now have a choice between dodging or shooting back. Now you already
They haven't got mimetism though.
They don't have mimetism.
So my shots are better.
You'll be on 5s.
Yay!
And if I shoot back, I would be on.
-6.
So I too would be on 5 then.
Or you can dodge on 11s.
Yeah, let's just dodge an 11.
Dodging
then.
on 11s. First.
No, I'm going to put all 3 into the front one.
All 3 into the front one, okay. That's what I would say.
Okay.
So do you dodge on an 11?
Is it 1 dice? It's 1 dice.
Yeah, it's 1 dice. 10.
It's a good roll.
Good roll. And it beats me.
So you do dodge as
You
well.
can dodge. Shoot with the LT, who's up here.
Because everyone has moved and dodged and got out of the way.
And surviving.
So we now just need to toss up some points and work out the scores.
Uh-oh.
So there'll be some numbers up on the screen, but victory goes to
Yes!
the Tartary Corps, 6-2.
Yeah, taking out the tag with the tag taking out machine gun.
It was what it was there for, I think.
It was Jeopardy. It was definitely a Jeopardy thing. That's why I brought the tag. I thought it'd be fun. I was wrong.
It was fun. No, it was very good. Right, thank you for having that. And showing us the new room.
We'll have to bring you up to a bit more higher points raised and get you up to 300.
Yeah.
Maybe not in one game.
No, I quite enjoyed
We'll
that.
jump up a bit.
Well, I kind of hope you learnt some more bits and pieces from that, because it is a kind of beginner's game.
Yeah.
Even though I lost a beginner's game.
Oh well.
Because I'm a beginner, as you kind of keeping score on all the filmed ones.
I may have helped.
Yeah. That's what you're there for, Mr. Miyagi. Right. And with that, thanks for watching.
Take care, and we'll catch you in the next one.